Pork perfumed with garlic and rosemary and spit roasted over the fire. If this sounds like your idea of paradise, well, listen up. We're cooking pork at BBQU. The pork in question is a pork loin, a lean roast cut from the center of a rack of pork chops. Its cylindrical shape makes it ideal for spit roasting. Now, we could simply put the spice paste on the outside of the pork, but I like the extra flavor that comes from butterflying the pork loin. To butterfly a pork loin, cut it almost in half through the top and open it up. Then make a cut in one side, almost to the edge, and the other side, almost to the edge. This way, look how much of the pork will come in contact with the spice paste. The spice paste is a simple mixture of fresh garlic, fresh rosemary, pepper, and salt, pounded to a paste in a mortar and pestle. You can also use a spice mill or a food processor. And as the mixture becomes a paste, simply work in the best extra virgin olive oil you can find. What we wind up with is something that looks like this. It's very fragrant. So, spoon about half of the herb paste over the inside of the pork. This will perfume the meat from the inside out. Then simply fold the roast back together into its original cylindrical shape. Now, we'll tie the roast off with butcher's string, and first tie off the end to keep the herb paste from leaking out. I'm using my slip knot here. Again, loop one end of the string over, pull it around your finger, and loop back through. This is a classic butcher's slip knot, and then we can trim off the excess string. So the idea here is to tie this roast into a neat, compact cylinder. Transfer this to a plate. Now, any additional herb paste spread on the outside of the roast. You can massage it in with your fingers. So now the roast is ready to put on the rotisserie spit. Simply insert the spit through the roast lengthwise. Remember to place that fork on before you put the roast on. Believe me, I have forgotten that many a time. Then the other fork goes on this way. We'll tighten up the screw and place the spit on the rotisserie attachment. Here like that. And simply adjust these forks here to put the roast in the center. The grates have been removed, drip pan underneath. All we need to do is turn on the motor and cover the grill. Now, you probably guessed by now that this recipe also has a story. The occasion was my 10th anniversary, a trip to Italy. The place was the medieval Tuscan town of San Gimignano, and we happened upon